It is raining outside again. It has been raining for 4 days straight, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. So I haven't been able to go outside and do anything, and all I've been able to do is sit inside and plan my haunt. And I was thinking, it's been a really long time since I've done a video, so since I have nothing else better to do today, I thought I would get on here and talk to you guys. So I don't think I've put anything haunt related up since last Halloween. And actually, we had a bit of a, well, I don't want to say scare, but, if you've been following along, you know that for the last few years we've had our haunt at the Elks Lodge here in Walterboro. And they have this really awesome barn that they pretty much gave us. And so we built our haunt, and we were pretty much able to leave most things up from year to year, so we were able to just add on or edit some things here or there, and it's been really simple. Well, we got a phone call about 2 months ago letting us know that they were tearing down the barn, and we had to get out. So, needless to say, we were a little heartbroken because we're really not set up to just build a haunt out in the middle of nowhere. So, Randy and I talked about giving up the haunt. Yes, we did. We talked about saying goodbye to Halloween to see how we thought about kind of letting this part of our life, go and move on to something else. And then we realized really quickly that, no, we can't do that. So we've been spending the last couple of weeks brainstorming, trying to figure out what we could do, how we could continue on without a building. And, we're going to have to do some pretty interesting budgeting. But I think we have decided that we are going to just bite the bullet and make the investment and just start building our own panel wall and buy some really large tents and just go that way. Which is really exciting because my dream has been, forever to actually do this open, full public. I mean, we do that pretty much now, but because we're having it privately at the Elks Lodge, we have to give out invitations, which kind of protects them and protects everybody. So we still have a very large crowd, but you have to know somebody who knows somebody to go, kind of thing. And so once we get established, not next year, but maybe the year after that or so on, once we grow it large enough, then we will be to the point where we could just go and find a really nice field somewhere. We already have all the generators, and just put up the tents and the panels and just be able to go, open the doors, public, everybody, come on. So that's really exciting. A little scary, but exciting. So, I think what we've decided is for this year, we're going to go ahead and do the hayride and not have a walkthrough this year because there's not time. There's no time to build that many panels and get everything ready. But that's probably a good thing anyway because the hayride, I've said before, I don't get excited about hayrides, and I think it's because I personally do not find them scary. And I know that's, other people do, and, that's great. But there's such a safety in being enclosed in a trailer that I've never gotten that uneasy scariness from one. And I think that's why I have such a hard time building for them, because when I build, for my walkthrough, I kind of go by what would make me nervous, what would I not want to walk into, and I can kind of put myself into the shoes of the people that are going to go through it, and that's how I get my inspiration. For hayrides, not so much. So it's going to be a stretch. I'm just going to say it's going to be a stretch for me this year. But because that's all we have to do, I've got some ideas for building some facade buildings, because we've never really done the buildings because we've been so focused on the walkthrough that the hayride's just kind of been a, last minute, throw it together kind of thing. So it'll be nice that we can actually get some nice larger props done specifically for the hayride, really having to think about having them outdoors in the rain. These are things I've never really had to deal with before because our haunts have always been under roof. So, it'll be fun because we can, build these things this year and then we'll have them along and along. But we're also going to start saving up and start building the wall panels because, I did the math and, even if you just did like a 20 by 20 haunt, it's like $1,000 in wall panels, depending on, the materials and things. So we're going to go ahead and start now and start buying and building and storing. So, yeah, that's what's going on with us. So we're kind of busy with doing some things around the house through the 1st of July. And then after that, the plan is to clean out my craft room, which I think I've shown you guys in some of my last videos. It's gotten completely out of control. And it's a nice sized building. It's I think 18 wide by like 32 or 36 feet long. So it's a nice big room. So the good thing is come next January, once we have all of our wall panels or a good portion of our wall panels done and we have a design in mind, I can go ahead and build several rooms of the haunt right there in the building. So then I can go in and distress them and paint them and all the things I've always wanted to do, but I really haven't because our haunts have always been so big, so long, and we use the billboard tarps for everything because we get them for free. But the texture on them, you can't faux paint them like you see so many people doing, with the spraying of the water and you letting it run and all of those different techniques you can't do on billboard tarps. So I've really missed that creativity part of it. So I'm really excited about being able to start in January and actually build the haunt, paint it exactly like I want, get the lighting in there, get the wires, the wiring laid out, make sure we have everything that we need, go ahead and put, make all of the props for a specific room, get them all set up, and then take pictures of everything and then, how it's laid out, and then just box everything up, label it, put it aside, move on to the next room. So then, in October, it'd just be a simple, walk in, put up the walls, throw everything in, have it up in kind of less than a week, I would guess. And then, have it down, in a day or two if we have enough help. So, so we're really excited. But, so coming up this year up through Halloween, of course, I'll be showing you guys how I'm doing and what I'm building. And, if any of you guys run hay rides or love hay rides and have some ideas for me that I can get excited about for building my hay ride, please feel free to put it in the comments below because I would love to read them. And then maybe in my next video, I'll read a couple of my favorites and let you know how I feel about it and which ones I'm going to try to incorporate. So you guys can watch it, help me in the creative process, and then watch it come about. But anyway, I'm excited about next year. I'm going to try to get excited about this year. But I hope that you guys will stay with me and keep watching and follow along in this journey with me and learning how to love hayride. And more importantly, next year, when I actually get to create something amazing that I have the time to do for the first time in forever. So I'll get to build it like a pro haunt, but display it like a midway, non-pro, non-whatever haunt. Anyway, but this video is getting really long, and I'm sure you're tired of hearing me babble. So I will end this video for now, and hopefully the next video I show, there will be a prop in the room that I am building. But anyway, happy haunting, you guys, and I'll see you again soon.